So the story tells us, this is Genesis chapter 37. It's the story of Joseph and the plot of his brothers to first kill him and then put him in a pit and leave him there to die. And then they, through the conversations of their brother Judah, who said, hey, we can make some money off this. And so they took him out of the pit and sold him to the merchantmen who were passing by to take him to Egypt to be a slave. So all of that took place. And then the scripture tells us that when the father, Jacob, heard the news, and of course the brothers, they had conceived this whole thing that they said, well, we'll take this coat, cover it with blood, and say to the father, says, do you recognize this? And of course Jacob immediately went to the conclusion that he'd been destroyed by a wild beast and that he was dead, and he began to mourn and began to grieve. And then the scripture says that he refused to be comforted. And as I've said earlier in the broadcast this week, I said, I don't think these brothers, I don't think they thought through the process that far. I don't think they were expecting this, the reaction of their father. But listen to this. The scripture says that the brothers rose up to comfort their father. And actually it says the sons and the daughter was there. There was one daughter, Diana. She perhaps didn't know what had happened. But all of those brothers who were standing there trying to comfort their father, say, oh, Dad, we're so sorry. Oh, it's just so awful. I mean, standing there lying to their father. What must happen in the heart of any human to be so cold and so callous and so cruel that they would stand there and make the mockery of trying to comfort their father, knowing that it's all a lie. It's all just one big lie. Well, this just causes me to just think about humanity in general. Just about the heart and the soul and the condition of humanity. And it does make us wonder how someone could do some evil thing and just continue to do it. And then the other side of this is that oftentimes we know of evil that's taking place. And we think, they're getting by with it. They're getting by with it. They're doing this evil thing, and there will be no consequences. Well, I'm here to tell you, that's just an illusion. Because your thing is, you can deceive your fellow man, but you're not going to deceive God. And God, I do believe, is keeping score. And He will, as Scripture says, vengeance is mine. I will repay. This is Pastor Jack King with the gospel on the radio broadcast.